For those of you that have been watching our channel, you may realize that we've been on the road for about 6 weeks and we're about as far from home as you can get in the North Cascades. So we decided it's time to hightail it for home. In this episode, you'll see us quickly making progress from the North Cascades to Yellowstone National Park. We'll make 3 stops before we get to Yellowstone. Join us as we travel from Coeur, Washington to West Yellowstone. Our first stop was in Coeur, Washington at the Whispering Pines RV Resort. The park is situated on 35 acres of wooded land next to the beautiful clear waters of the Yakima River.
Oh my God, it's wet.
Look at that. Here, I would like to play in it.
Well, get in there. Come on. Get in there.
No, but look how pretty. This is a nice thing about this park. This little pond, which is fed by that beautiful clear water in the Yakima River, and this is really super clear water too, and you are allowed to swim in it. There are some sites that back up to this and have kind of a private beach area, but those at this point are just water electric sites. This area where I'm standing is kind of a what they call the public beach area. There's a couple picnic tables. The trail is behind there. Really pretty.
Nearby to Coeur is the charming and historic town of Roslyn, Washington, famously featured in the television show Northern Exposure. Roslyn has a thriving arts and cultural scene and is the home to a number of galleries and studios. Unfortunately, due to technical difficulties, we lost all our footage of our travels into the town of Roslyn. We do have evidence of our visit there as we brought back some craft spirits from the Heritage Distilling Company.
About 2 miles away is a town called Roslyn, and we went over there to check it out. And there was a distillery there, and I was interested, so I went in and bought some Roslyn Reserve bourbon. I'm gonna try that out here. Gina got herself a cocktail to go.
I'm going to try this pineapple upside down cocktail to go. It's bourbon whiskey. Let's see, it's actually brown sugar bourbon, pineapple juice, and lemonade, which sounded interesting to me. So we'll see how this is. Ooh, let's give it a taste. Cheers.
Wait a minute. Here's my drink. Cheers.
Tastes good.
That's it? Just good?
It's it's very sweet and fruity and
Sweet.
yummy.
Describe it in detail.
The brown sugar just gives a little hint of,
Brown sugar.
I don't want to say spiciness, but it's just something that a little bit different.
Okay, let's trade drinks. You try a little of my bourbon. That bourbon was good.
Very good. Nice and smooth.
Wow, that just tastes like some kind of I don't know, cookie.
Yeah, it's got a very desserty flavor.
Yeah. After one night in Coeur, we hit the road with our sights set on our evening destination in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. As we head into eastern Washington and over the Columbia River, it is apparent that we are in the rain shadow of the Cascade Range, as the terrain has become much more barren. Our home for the next 2 nights would be the Tamarack RV Park in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. The Tamarack RV Park is a beautiful and well-maintained campground that is located just a few miles from the city center. One of the highlights of the Tamarack RV Park is its proximity to Lake Coeur d'Alene. Lake Coeur d'Alene has a surface area of approximately 30,000 acres and is named after the Coeur d'Alene people, a Native American tribe that inhabited the area. Lake Coeur d'Alene is a popular tourist destination known for its scenic beauty, crystal clear water, and outdoor recreational activities. Visitors can enjoy fishing, boating, swimming, kayaking, paddleboarding, and water skiing. Nearby is the Coeur d'Alene Resort with a floating boardwalk and a marina. We saw lots of beautiful homes along the lake's edge on East Rosenberry Drive. We looked up their value, and believe it or not, they're well out of our price range. The lake was a lively place with lots of swimmers and boaters, paddleboarders. We even saw parasailers and a seaplane. Staying 2 nights in Coeur d'Alene allowed us to go and play in this beautiful lake.
This is what you call a beach day Idaho style. We're getting ready to paddleboard in Lake Coeur d'Alene.
Our next stop was the Granite Peak RV Resort located near Y, Montana, just east of Missoula. The resort itself is meticulously maintained and offers a variety of amenities to make your stay comfortable and enjoyable. The resort boasts 69 RV sites, each with full hookups including water, sewer, and electricity. In addition to the well-equipped clubhouse with a fitness center, there is a swimming pool, basketball courts, and miniature golf. Gina discovered a trail around the perimeter of the property where she could take in the beautiful terrain and wildflowers. On the 5th night after leaving Concrete, Washington, we arrived at our destination, the Fox Den RV and Campground in West Yellowstone. The RV park is situated on the edge of West Yellowstone, so we decided to walk in and check things out. I was asleep. Gina wrestled me awake.
No, I didn't.
And said, we're gonna walk a mile or 2 in the blistering heat into downtown
But it's a drive.
West Yellowstone.
It's a drive.
Yeah, I'm really thirsty. But here we are. What are you gonna do? The town was originally founded in 1908 as a gateway to the Yellowstone National Park and has since grown into a bustling tourist destination. One of the biggest draws of the Fox Den RV Park is its proximity to Yellowstone National Park. The park's west entrance is just a few minutes away, making it easy to explore all the park has to offer.
We're at West, we're really actually in the town of West Yellowstone, and this is where we're, I don't know how far back, I can't remember how far back we are to the gate to West Yellowstone, but you can clearly see it's backed up. Yesterday was the first day it was wide open again in terms of you don't have to have a specific license plate number to get in.
Yellowstone National Park is one of the most iconic and breathtaking natural landscapes in the United States. It is located primarily in Wyoming, but also extends into Montana and Idaho. The park was established in 1872 as the first national park in the United States, and it remains one of the most popular destinations for tourists from all over the world. Covering over 2.2 million acres, Yellowstone offers visitors a vast array of activities and experiences, from hiking and camping to wildlife watching and sightseeing. This stunning park is known for its geothermal features, including geysers, hot springs, and mud pots, as well as canyons, waterfalls, and an incredible variety of wildlife, including bison, elk, wolves, grizzly bears, and more. One of the most famous features of Yellowstone is the Old Faithful Geyser, which erupts approximately every 90 minutes, shooting water up to 180 feet in the air. But Old Faithful is just one of over 500 geysers in the park, which contains more than half of the world's geysers. Near the Old Faithful Geyser is the historic Old Faithful Lodge. It was built between 1903 and 1904 from locally sourced lodgepole pine and stone. The lodge was designed in a rustic style that was popular at the time and features a large lobby with a massive stone fireplace. Yeah, I'm kicking back here in Old Faithful Lodge. Gina's, I don't know, she's off doing stuff. She's antsy, gotta do stuff. Anyhow, yeah, here she is. Here's my girl. She's finally gonna relax.
Oh, this is actually not terribly uncomfortable.
Not comfortable, but not terribly.
It was one you chose.
Not terribly uncomfortable. We're going to take you along as we hike the Fairy Falls and the Imperial Geyser Trail. The hike begins at the Fairy Falls trailhead and is about a 7-mile long out and back hike that will take about 3 hours to complete. Parking at the trailhead and the first 0.8 of a mile were packed as people were attempting to get to the overlook to the Grand Prismatic Pool. The Grand Prismatic Pool is a natural wonder and is the largest hot spring in the United States and the 3rd largest in the world. It is known for its vibrant colors and mesmerizing beauty. It gets its name because it is reminiscent of a prism. The pool's colors range from deep blue in the center to bright orange and yellow around the edges. The deep blue color in the center of the pool is caused by the reflection of the sky, while the orange and yellow colors are caused by bacteria that can survive in extremely hot water. The pool is approximately 370 feet in diameter and 160 feet deep, and the water's temperature is around 160 degrees Fahrenheit. After leaving the Grand Prismatic Pool overlook, the crowds thin out considerably. We're on a part of the trail that very few people are following us. They're all heading back to the car. We're going to the, what is it called? Fairy Falls. From here, the trail meanders through a dense forest of lodgepole pines. After about 2 more miles of hiking, the trail reaches Fairy Falls, which is a 200-foot waterfall cascading down a sheer rock face. After leaving Fairy Falls, you will have the trail nearly to yourself. A mile further and you will reach Imperial Geyser. The Imperial Geyser is the best kept secret in Yellowstone. This fountain geyser shoots up water in plumes as high as 15 feet. Adding to the beauty is the colorful pool of water next to the geyser. We chose to hike up the hill to the east of the geyser to get a different perspective. Overall, this trail was an easy to moderate hike with an elevation gain of only around 400 feet. The Fairy Falls and Imperial Geyser Trail is an excellent hiking option for those looking to explore Yellowstone National Park's unique geothermal features and its breathtaking landscape.
Are you filming?
I'm gonna try this. Hang on.
Hairball.
I kind of like it. Okay, tell me.
We're in Cleellum. Let's start again. We're in Cleellum, Washington. We stopped for the night at a campground. It's called Whispering Pines Campground. This is Whispering Pines Campground?
Yes, this is.
Okay, we stopped at Whispering. We're in Cleellum.
We're in the grizzly country. We're in the park. We're in the
Fox Den RV and Campground in West Yellowstone, Montana.
I'm going for a swim. I'm about 2/3 of the way down, but you can see Gina. She's got a ways to go. That's called butt feet. That'll take her a good hour.